Hello, my name is Atmosphere, or also you could call me David, and this is my friend.
Hi guys, I'm ATG. Excited to be here.
So, why are we calling this the Chopped Cast right off the bat? Some of you might think, oh, is this a reference to that chopped chin meme? What's going on here? But in reality, me and my friends, we just use the word chopped to be like synonymous with cooked or washed. So we're not really calling anyone ugly when we say it. We just kind of say you're kind of cooked low key.
You mean you're chopped, low key.
Yes. And we are kind of chopped folk, so that's why we decided to call this the Chopped Cast. So if you see this, it's not a chopped chin reference. I'm
Not a
sorry to
chopped
disappoint
chin
you.
reference, 100% confirmed.
But anyways, with that out of the way, ATG, how was your day?
It's been pretty good. You know, classic see I'm from up in those northern states, so it's pretty snowy up here. So I had the day off from school, so I drove out to my dad's house earlier um yesterday. So that was nice. But yeah, it's been a good day. I've done a whole lot of nothing, which is like kind of what I like to do on my days off. So, yeah, how are you, David?
I'm good. I actually have to ask, is driving in the snow like dangerous for you, or are you like good at it since you live in the
Um,
north?
so yeah, it is. Actually, I drove here yesterday. I know I kind of worded that weird, but I drove here yesterday because today we had a big snowstorm. So, I was worried about that, and I needed to be here today. So I was like, you know what? I'll just
That
be
makes
go
sense.
yesterday.
That makes sense. I do not drive really. I'm still learning to drive because I'm kind of chopped. So, um, but my day was good today. Kind of just a regular day. Uh, Still preparing for graduation and everything, and the reality setting in that it really is in a few months, and
Oh my
that
God, I
we gotta
know.
get a job.
That's crazy. That's another layer to this podcast that I didn't even think about is that we're both graduating this year, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, we gotta have like a graduation podcast where like
Graduation, graduation chopped cast. Graduation, may it not be as chopped as that good old cast, you know?
yeah, graduation's great. Also, the album Graduation,
Not a
man,
bad
such a good
album.
album.
Can't argue with that.
What's your favorite song, or have you not listened to it fully
I haven't listened to
before?
it fully, but hmm. Now that's the I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know that much about the album. That's the one with like the big purple background, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know. Oh yeah, you go.
I like Good Morning. I really like that one.
Uh, Honestly, it's one of the only albums that I've actually listened to fully. But my favorite song in that is "Can't Tell Me Nothing." La 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 la, wait till I get my money right.
Now you
Good
got
ass
that.
song. Uh, so yeah, pretty much a regular day for me. I'm using a mic that I borrowed from my audio video teacher right now. I really want to buy one though. Like this mic is really nice. It's only like 60 something dollars on Amazon right now. So I might cop that when I get some cash in my pocket.
Yeah, I'm using a mic. I was planning on like doing some like light live streaming a few years ago, so I asked for this microphone for Christmas, and then I did a whole lot of not live streaming, so I haven't actually gotten a
Dang.
big chance to use it until now, so I'm excited.
Bro hasn't even used the mic. Bro probably still hasn't taken it out of the box before today.
No, no, it was out of the box, out of the box.
Um, so did you do anything eventful this week as a whole, or has it just been kind of regular?
No, not really. I've been working on some videos. I do a lot of video editing, and my school has come to uh rely on me kind of on that. So like one of the administrators had some videos she was planning on sending out for people to watch in homeroom, and so I'm editing those, and I'm editing a big athletic event. But other than that, no, just editing stuff, school, work.
I feel like every audio video class and club has like the editor who's just like really well versed in that. And that's cool that you're that guy.
Yeah.
Um, I'm also in audio video class this semester, and me and my friends we got finished working on a film project that we had. We just had to make a quick short film, and mine was about I don't know if I told you this, but it's about me in an eating competition, and I'm facing off against like my evil doctor. It's kind of crazy actually.
That sounds
Uh,
awesome.
I'm gonna just show you that after we're done recording because it went really hard. And I went to my friend's house to record part of it yesterday, and that was really cool getting to go over and get the house tour from him and everything.
No, that sounds awesome. I was actually planning on doing a short film this year too, actually, but my friend is who I was doing it with is a sophomore, so he doesn't have as many time consuming things as I do. So he'd always be like, "Yeah, can you come over for 5 hours on Thursday?" And I'm like, "Dude, I have to work 5 minutes. Like, I have to work like 30 minutes after school ends until like 8 o'clock at night on Tuesday. Man, you don't. I can't just do that."
Yeah, I do really want to make like a actual cinematic film or short film someday because this is really just like a class project where like a lot of it is filmed in school and it's like you don't care if there's background noise or whatever because it's like
It's school.
just
What are you
a
gonna
class.
do? Yeah.
Yeah, but I do want to like get together with friends someday and create like a genuine masterpiece. I already kind of have. Did I show you that one short film that me and my friend, or it was like 10 minutes. We submitted to a film festival. I don't know if I showed you that either.
Yeah, no, I don't think I've seen any of your films. I would love to. I would love to though, because like I mean, that's what I'm going into. So.
Oh my, that was me in eighth grade though. That it was actually kind of chopped, but it's really funny. So I'll have to show it to you at some point. But yeah, do you want to get into some of these topics that we've written down? We both wrote down some topics and decided not to tell each other what we write down. So we could have wrote down the same things, you know.
Yeah. I'm actually having a
How
bit of
about
a dilemma right now because I think I opened the document in the same window that I'm recording right now. So I think it's gonna
oh
pop
good.
up and spoil all my topics, but we'll see. We'll see. If it does, I'll just
I mean,
edit it
we're
out.
gonna we're
But
gonna edit this anyways to have like some fancy graphics and
oh
stuff.
yeah, it totally goes right there. That's wonderful. Okay. Oh wait, never mind. It's on the other screen. Hold on, we're good. We're so back. We're so back.
I have I have mine pulled up on my phone in my notes.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to go with yours first?
Oof. Oh my God, there's so many horrible topics I could choose from. Do we want to start with a more broad one, would you say, or like a
Uh,
question that you could just kind of have like a set answer to?
I'd like to have something where we can like kind of have like a whole conversation about it. That's kind of what mine are.
All right. I don't know. Let me see. Here's a fun one. This one's kind of a question, but it could lead into a into an interesting conversation. I feel like I've heard it done somewhere before, but if you had to delete one state from the United States, what would it be and why?
Oh shit.
Like for what reason? Like this is just one of those ones where it's like you could have like such a random idea and just like yap about it continually. So I figured that might be an interesting one to start with.
I don't mean to roast your neighbors or anything, but I think we can throw Rhode Island out of the window.
Oh,
It's so small. I don't think we need it. Or like,
I mean, we
okay,
could just extend
wait. Is this
Connecticut, couldn't we?
so? So this is like completely like deleting the. Is it deleting the state? Like all the land is just gone. All the people are dead, or is
No,
it
I would say it's more of a it kind of
like
just
a
gets
different country takes
absorbed,
it?
you know? It gets absorbed. Like
Oh,
if you were to delete Rhode Island, naturally I would say Connecticut would probably just like
Connecticut would probably
expand
take it.
east a little bit, you know?
Um, so then my answer would change to Alaska because I think Canada should probably own that anyways. I don't know like why that specific part, like end of Canada, is just like owned by us. I don't think we need it. I hardly see anyone talk about it actually be like in the context of being a state. In fact, I see so many people making jokes that's like, "Oh, I'm moving away from the United States. I'm going to live in Alaska." Like it doesn't seem like it should be a state. At least Hawaii is like just an island
I
or
was gonna
like some island.
actually, I was just about to ask you, like, if you have that argument for Alaska, what about Hawaii? But,
I think Hawaii is kind of special because it's just like the getaway, like resort vacation spot of the United States. Like,
you wouldn't argue that Alaska could also be a getaway of sorts?
for certain people, I feel like 90% of people would probably rather go to like a beautiful beach island than like a super snowy. But I'll say Alaska definitely has like some cool mountains and stuff. I've never been, but from what I've seen, it looks really nice.
Yeah, no, I've
So
never been either. I've never been to either, actually.
I think both could be beautiful vacation spots. It's just up to preference.
Yeah.
I do like the mountains, but I already live in mountains, so I don't need to go vacation to mountains.
Mountains are where it's at, David. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
But I see them all the time. Like I don't need to go see more.
Then again, like
Like
there's good mountains in like the mainland US too. Like New Hampshire and Vermont have some good ones.
yeah. I feel like people who live on a beach wouldn't want to vacation to another beach unless it was like really distinctive, like a different type of beach.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like if I'm vacationing, take me to the beach, take me to some cool city or something, but I don't know. Not more mountains. I don't need to see more mountains. I see them every day. Do you have any other states that you like considered for this question?
Um I guess my go-to answer would be like maybe do we need two Dakotas? Like why can't we just have one big one, you know?
Yeah.
Like there's
I
things like
think
that where it's like why like I'm sure there's historical reasons for all these states having like north and south versions of themselves, but like at what point is it like the United States should just be like why does there need to be a North Dakota and South Dakota at this point, you know?
I understand the North and South for like the Dakotas and the Carolinas, but why does Virginia need a West Virginia? It's not even like the other Virginia is East Virginia. It's just Virginia. And then what, it's little brother? Like
I
I
think
feel like it's just
isn't
unnecessary.
that doesn't that go back to like the Civil War? Didn't they like break up? I feel like that's
I
probably
think
a lot
so.
of them were probably from the. I'm sure
Yeah, Civil War, we
majority
need to
of the
move past
North and
that.
South states were probably by that, but I guess whatever floats their boat. I guess
Yeah, and West Virginia, I feel like it could be the thing where like people who live in that state like hate Virginians or something. Like you know how people in Texas they hate people in Oklahoma.
Oh,
It's
really?
like
Oh, that's
Oklahoma.
interesting. I didn't
I
know
think
that.
I feel like some of the people that I met in Texas would be like, yeah, screw Oklahoma. And it's like why?
Actually, I get that. I think it's like also like Massachusetts hates New York. That's a more like my area thing that I would understand. But because it's like Boston versus New York City.
It's like how all the Balkan countries hate each other. It's like, guys, your culture is so similar and you're nitpicking so hard. Like, part of my culture comes from Macedonia, and like Macedonia versus Greek, it's just like this is petty, guys. Come on, we don't need this.
No,
I guess hating your neighbors is just kind of the move
yeah,
sometimes.
I mean, like, think of Ireland too. It's like everyone in Southern Ireland hates everyone in Northern Ireland, you know? Because, like,
Yeah,
I guess Southern is like more traditional and Northern is more like British-esque or something. That's what I've heard because I was there for a week over the summer and I was at a camp, and that's kind of the vibe I got from them when they were talking about like Northern Ireland versus Southern. But like,
I
it's just
wonder if that type
interesting.
of thing is like true for a lot of places where like Southern is more like traditional or like not just politically conservative, but conservative just like in general. And then like the North is more like they'll be more progressive and do new stuff because I feel like that's how the United States is in
I
a
Yeah,
sense.
the United States is a lot like that, I'd say.
So I wonder
Um,
if other places are really like that too, or if it's just like a couple.
yeah.
Could be flipped in some places for all I know. I mean, yeah, North and South Korea, like North Korea is still like crazy communist, like they really have the whole country on lockdown. There's a lot of stuff you can't do, but South Korea is like a really free country where the citizens have a bunch of rights and stuff. So I guess it depends.
Yeah. No, it is
South Korea is like a
interesting.
bucket list place. I feel like South Korea is like such a underrated like country that people don't talk about wanting to visit. People always say Japan, and Japan sounds cool, but like South Korea feels like it would be equally as cool.
Guilty though. I really want to go to Japan.
Japan would be sick. I can't even lie.
I was
There's just
supposed to go with my friend. Either I think it was this past summer. I'm not sure. Or I was like trying to see if I could go because he has my best friend has family there, and I really wanted to see if like but they didn't end up going, so of course it didn't happen. But like he was trying to get me to come with him for like a week, and it was gonna be really cool. But
I've never been outside of the United States. That's my confession.
really, I've been to let me think. I've been to three other countries. I've been to I've been to Germany, Italy, and Ireland.
Yeah, I really want to go to other countries, especially like going back to Macedonia, like from earlier. I'd love to go to Macedonia. I feel like that would be a really like cool experience just because like a lot of my family is from there. Um, and also just a lot of countries in Asia feel like they'd be really cool. Like honestly, I'd even like to go to China. Screw it. I think China would be kind of cool.
Oh no, I think it would
I
be
think
interesting for sure. I think because, obviously there's big government concerns with the two countries, but
yeah.
I think when it comes down to just the people, I think people there would be friendly, they'd be nice. It's not like just because our governments hate each other doesn't mean that the people hate each other, you know?
Yeah, it's like we hate our governments anyway,
Yeah,
so
so like if everyone so like sometimes you got to have a common enemy, you know?
yeah.
The
I'm gonna
enemies of
get
your
in
enemies are your friends type
I'm gonna
shit.
get into a topic here if you want to get into another
Oh,
topic
yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
I have a really interesting one here. But what's your top five of fast food?
Ooh, okay. So this one's gonna be
We do some brainstorming.
this one's gonna be drastically different for us though, because I think there's like aren't there like a lot more fast food restaurants down like towards where you live than where I live?
Yeah, I think there's a couple on this list that you probably won't know because I
Like
actually
you
listed,
won't catch you won't be able to catch anybody in like a Zaxby's in Connecticut, you know?
and that's my number
I
one.
was gonna
So
say, dude, I've been there like a whole twice when I was on like trips to Florida, and oh, it's so good. But
it is actually
there is
so good.
none in New England, bro.
Okay, have you ever had Raising Cane's?
I have never had Raising Cane's.
Raising Cane's is way too overhyped. It is not good. The
No,
chicken's
I've never
soggy.
had it, and I already know
Not
it's
really good.
overhyped because people are always hyping it up, and I'm like, okay, there's no way it can be that good.
Yeah, I don't buy it. And I especially don't buy it because I've had it before and it's actually just ass. Like Zaxby's is miles better, easily. Um,
So
but
let's hear your list.
what
I
would
want to
you
hear your
put?
list. I want to hear your
Okay, yeah,
list.
I'll just say my whole list from like least to best. Chick-fil-A, Panda Express, Whataburger, Taco Bell, and then Zaxby's. Now Taco Bell, I don't agree with a lot of their practices. I feel like they take stuff off their menu too much. But I've just always liked eating there. It's always just been like one of my favorite cheaper places to go to.
See, that's funny because literally three of the places on your list I have not been to. I've never been to a Whataburger. I've never been to a Panda Express, and I've only been to Zaxby's like twice. So that's
You've never been to Panda Express? Did they have those up
they
north?
do have them. I just don't often go there.
I really
I've
like
never
it.
gone there, but
Chinese food is one of my favorite cuisines. I really like Panda a lot, and I think it's kind of divisive because I know people who have been like, "Oh, I hate Panda Express. It's not real authentic Chinese food." It's like, yeah, it's fast food. Of course, it's not authentic, but it tastes good.
yeah.
Like,
Well, no, it's even
um,
even like McDonald's. It's like you wouldn't go there to get like a classic American burger. You just go there to get a McDonald's burger. Like I think
yeah.
any fast food isn't going to be like the food you're looking for, you know?
Well, McDonald's, if you asked me a couple years ago, I definitely would have had McDonald's on my list, but now it's like far away from my list. They've done nothing but make horrible decisions ever since COVID, I feel like.
Yeah,
Like their
no.
prices are way too jacked up. They really suffered from shrinkflation. Um, and their food's just not that good
It's
anymore.
not really
Like,
good anymore. No, I've noticed that too. It's like their burgers are just like dry. It's like
yeah.
nothing tastes. Maybe it's also because like I'm getting older and it's like the
Yeah, that's
fun
true. Because
aspect is taken out of it. You're like because like when you were younger, it's like oh my god, I'm at McDonald's. This is so awesome. Like you beg to go to McDonald's, but now that like I'm older and like I like drive around to like different places, like I'll go to McDonald's and I'll be like yeah, yeah, this is it. This is the little building where the burgers come from, like it's nothing crazy anymore, you know?
I think the last really enjoyable experience I had at McDonald's was in 2023 when they were doing the Grimace Shake birthday meal, and
Yeah.
I got that during a road trip, and it was just like the whole trend was awesome. Just people like pretending that Grimace killed them with the Grimace Shake.
Yeah,
And
no,
you
that
saw that.
was funny.
Yeah, I didn't get to do it myself, but I had the shake, and it's just like what you'd expect from McDonald's, but just the fun aspect of it
Yeah.
made it so
No,
fun.
it brought back that magic in a way, That was cool.
Yeah, like when you're a kid and you get a Happy Meal and you get like the most shit toy ever. And it's like, oh my God, I can't believe I got a
Oh
toy
my
in this
God, like
meal. What?
remember when Mario Kart 8 launched and they gave you like the Mario Kart toys, but like half the toys like had wheels
Yeah.
that didn't even spin. So like you would have to
I
put
don't
it on like a sloped surface to make it even look like it was going. Oh my God.
I don't think I remember that, but that does sound kind of like something they
I
would
have
have
like
done
very
anyway.
vivid memories of those McDonald's Mario Kart 8 toys. Like I was at a camp and I brought one to the camp and like I kept making it go down the slide and I thought it was like I thought I was the shit. I thought it was so cool.
Um, so what's on your top five though? Because I feel like, or like what
Ooh.
like let's brainstorm because I know I kind of just sprung this on you,
Well, no, I
but
can
like,
come up with a top 5 right now. It might not be 100%. Like I might be forgetting some random place I've gone,
yeah,
but I'd say generally my top 5 would go like let me think.
it doesn't have to be in any particular order. I just
Yeah.
thought of mine a little
Mine
bit
wouldn't be in
earlier.
a particular order, but it would probably be like Wendy's, Chick-fil-A,
Yeah, Chick.
um I don't know if you would really consider this fast food, but Domino's. I really like Domino's.
Yeah, I think I would because it's like you order a pizza and then
Yeah.
I feel like the places where you get a pizza like delivered to you is fast
I
food.
mean, you can get it on the food channel on the Wii. I think it's fast food.
All dude, I've never ordered a pizza on the Wii, but I really want to do that. But
I kind of want to also. I feel like that would be so fun for no reason.
not gonna lie, I don't like Domino's as much as I like Papa John's.
See, I've
I think
never
Papa
had Papa
John's is better.
John's.
Oh, you gotta get Papa John's. Do
I've
you
never
have any
gone
by
to.
you?
I don't think I've ever gone to any like fast food pizza except for Domino's. Like I've never been to. I've never had Pizza Hut. I've never had Papa John's.
Papa John's is the best. They give you a
Also,
pepper every time, and they give you like that garlic sauce.
like, but like also regionally, like I'm like up near where I live. Like local pizza shops are just the best. You know, like nothing beats those. Like nothing beats like you ever go to like New Haven, Connecticut? They have like literally like the top piece pizza on the East Coast or something like something crazy like that.
Yeah,
Like it's I think just
I've
like
never been up there, but yeah.
I think just like regionally it's like we have a lot more pizza shops as opposed to like pizza chains.
Hmm.
But but yeah, Domino's, I think I had two spots left, right? I had like Wendy's, McDonald's, Domino's,
Oh, you put McDonald's on your list still?
yeah. No, I would.
I
Just
mean,
because like, it's Old Faithful.
it's the most fast food out of all fast food.
Exactly. It's
Like,
like
Chick-fil-A and Domino's
oh,
and
that's the other one that I
all
had,
those.
Chick-fil-A, not McDonald's. But I'd put McDonald's on the list.
Like those are all like yes, they're all fast food and yes, they're all on my list, but like I wouldn't say they're as like fast food-ish in nature as McDonald's is, even though to be honest, McDonald's is pretty much slow food the last few times I've had it.
Yeah, no, it's not fast at all. Dude, I literally, while driving to my dad's yesterday, got a McDonald's burger on the way just for like a quick like fill up.
Hmm.
And I was sitting at the drive-through like microphone thing for like 5.5 minutes waiting for them to even take my order. And then I was like, finally, they took my order, and then they were like, pull up to the second window. The person in front of me was sitting there for, not joking, like 10 minutes. Then they finally pull away. Then I pull up, and they're just sitting there like walking around in there. And every so often, I like see them glance at me through the window, and it's like, stop looking at me and give me my food, right? Like, it
They're
took
just
like
stalking you.
it took like 10 minutes, and I was like, what's going on here? Like, this is crazy. And it's like they had like six people there too, so it's not like it's like a lack of people there. It was like just crazy.
Yeah.
And that was the drive-through. I'd hate to think what it would be if I was in the restaurant.
That's why I can't put it on my top five. It's just so disappointing. Like every time you go to McDonald's, you want it to be good. You want it to be like you remembered, and it doesn't deliver.
And then I
And
guess
it's,
my other one
yeah.
would be Dunkin'. I like Dunkin' a lot.
Oh, I didn't consider that. I do really like Dunkin' and Starbucks. I like them both about
See,
equally.
I couldn't put Starbucks on my list though because it's so inconsistent and it's so expensive.
It is a little, yeah. I think I prefer Dunkin' a little bit because they also have like donuts and stuff.
I wouldn't even I could barely even consider Starbucks fast food. I would consider it more of like a like a regular coffee shop that's just a chain.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Because it's like you don't gain anything from going to Starbucks. It's like you go to a restaurant and sit down and have a burger, right? Go to
Hmm.
McDonald's instead, you gain, or not necessarily all the time, but you'd gain the fast aspect and the just get your food and go aspect. With
Yeah,
Starbucks, it's like you go to any coffee shop, you're gonna get a coffee for like so and so dollars. Starbucks, you just go, you get the exact same thing. Like it's not different enough to distinguish it as a fast food place, in my opinion. You know?
yeah, that makes sense. I do like the feeling of just like going inside a Starbucks and sitting down.
Oh, it's a
Like
it's a wonderful atmosphere, though. Yeah.
I feel like it's so different from like anything else because I feel like it's still I would still technically call it fast food even though like it's not really. I just feel like it's like such a different type of place that it really like I can see why it's so popular with everyone.
All right, that's it. Chopped Cast episode 2. Debate: is Starbucks fast food? No, just kidding.
Uh, I think it is
I don't think so.
barely. Like I think you if you could call Dunkin' fast food, you could call Starbucks fast food.
Okay, I see that logic, and I raise you. Would you like? I got nothing. I'm gonna be so honest with you. I have nothing to go off of that.
All right,
I had
guys. If
nothing.
anyone's actually listening, just like comment and say if you think Starbucks is a fast food or not.
Yeah, say in the
Are
comments,
you
and
on
then
Team Atmosphere or Team ATG?
team atmosphere. Yeah. If you think Starbucks is fast food, comment team atmosphere. If you think Starbucks is not fast food, and like me, probably have nothing to back that up, team ATG, because sometimes you just gotta go for it. Um,
Wait, ATG, what color do you like more, red or blue? Just
blue.
real quick. Blue? Okay, so you can be blue, I'll be red. So you're the blue team, I'm the red team. If you're on Team Atmosphere, just spam some red emojis. If you're on Team ATG, spam some blue emojis. And
This is the
I want to
most
see the
like
comments later.
the most complex assignment for the comments that anyone's ever done.
Yeah, also, I'm gonna link a little algebra homework in the description if you guys can do that for me and post all the answers in the comments. Please, please,
Yeah,
really
no,
quickly
guys,
before.
my stats homework's building up. Team ATG folks, I'm gonna be sending you a Google Drive link in a few minutes. Do with that what you will.
If if you comment Team ATG, you're gonna get the letter in your mail like offering you to come sit down and tutor ATG.
Yeah, and send me gift cards. ATG voucher program. Send me gift cards.
Yeah, we need to open a PO box. And but like we live so far apart, it's gonna be
It's
right
just
in the
gonna be in
middle
like
of where we
North
both live.
Carolina.
Yeah.
We both have to drive like 6 hours to go get it.
Ah, that's worth it. For all the gift cards, probably.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
send me some Taco Bell gift cards and send ATG some Dunkin' gift cards or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
And don't send any McDonald's gift cards. We're not gonna
Yeah,
use
no, they're
those.
chopped. They're done. They're on the
We're gonna
they're on
chop
the
those gift
chopping
cards.
block.
Oh, I don't think we explained this, but we also say glued sometimes
Oh
as
yeah, I
like
wanted to explain
opposite of
that.
chop.
Um Glued is like the antithesis of chopped.
Big ass word. Where's the dictionary? You have a dictionary?
No, there's no dictionary. I also have to go eat dinner though, so I think
All right, guys. This has been Shopcast episode 1.
uh
Remember, stay glued and have a sailorific day. Yarg. And
yarg to all of
also
you.
blue team or red team. I mean team atmosphere. Team Starbucks is a fast food restaurant.
And next time we're talking about GIF versus GIF.
Ooh, it's Jif. It's Jif.
Never mind, I think it's GIF too. So that argument is settled. And everybody have a wonderful day. Goodbye, David.
Goodbye, ATG.
And stay not chopped but chopped, because you know how that goes.
Bye, guys.
Are we good? Are we done? Woo!